Oh, so excited to see you.
So good to see you. Thanks for having us.
So good to see you too.
Are you guys ready to see your brand?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are. We've been excited about
Pretty
this.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited you're here.
I know. I'm glad. I finally made it. I feel like we had this conversation 2 years ago.
We did.
And we did it. I made it.
But I want to hear from you your goal and how I can be helpful.
I think for me personally, I'm just at a place in my life where I don't want to be irresponsible about my own health and well-being. And if I can see my brain and see what I can improve, this is the best place to come for brain health. So that's why I'm here.
So optimization.
In our culture, it wouldn't be seen as a luxury. It would be seen as, why do you need to scan your brain? Like, what's the point? Like what's wrong? Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. Like, life's great. Like, I'm doing really well. But why would we not? Like, why would we not be curious?
I was in London a couple of years ago, and one of my friends, he's like, people here don't get help. Because if you go see a psychiatrist, they call you daft.
Yeah,
And,
right.
you know, there's still this shame,
Yes,
which
yes.
we're trying to eliminate.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Call
exactly.
someone mental,
Yes.
you shame them. Call someone a brain, you elevate them.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
And the brain is the only organ we don't screen, right? We screen hearts and lungs and breasts, and it's like, well, why not the brain?
know, it's
Because
crazy
it
when you
runs
explain it
everything.
like that, yeah.
Right? I mean,
That's amazing. It's crazy when you explain it like that. How we scan and look at the health and quality of every part of the body apart from the brain, apart from the work you do. And that's pretty, it's remarkable that we've come this far without doing it.
yeah, it's time to change it.
Absolutely,
It's
it is time to change it. School growing up I was bullied up until the age of 14. I was overweight. I was one of the few Indian people in my primary school. And so I was bullied a lot. I would get beaten as well, actually. I mean, now I'm thinking about knocks. I've completely forgot about that. I was beaten up plenty of times. My mom had to come in and have a word, which only made it worse.
You were
And
beaten up because you were Indian?
I was overweight. I was Indian. There weren't many Indian kids in primary school. What do you call it here? Elementary school. And yeah, I was beaten up plenty of times. And so, yeah, so up until 14, it was really tough. Academically, I always performed and extremely well. And then when I went to high school, I kind of, at 14, not only did I lose a lot of weight, I started playing sports and getting more confidence and stuff. And that's kind of where it shifted the other way, where, not that I became a bully, but shifted the other way where that was never going to happen to me ever again, because I got to be around the cool kids and life was good and everything changed. And so, but that experience for me was really powerful because it just made me so compassionate and empathetic towards anyone who was bullied for anything. And I never wanted to be a bully and tried my best to stand up for others and be there for others in high school. And when there were other kids who were now the uncool kids who were getting bullied, and it never made sense to me because I was like, I'm the same guy, like there's no difference. I went through this massively rebellious phase between 14 and 18, kind of corresponding with that same time. And I was just getting into trouble. We would get into fights. We would do stupid things. And I guess every teenager has their rebellious time. I was very fortunate though. I was too scared to get too deep into drugs or alcohol. So I tried everything and I did everything socially, but I never got addicted or did anything more than once because I was like, I don't want to do that to myself.
Some anxiety is good.
Sorry?
Some anxiety is good.
I was just like, yeah, I'm going to try it to say I've tried it and done it, but I was never going to go further than that.
I was
Challenges
just
that
thinking we
come.
should bring brain health to the monastery.
Yeah,
So
for sure. I think it would be amazing.
I did this project with Rick Warren called the Daniel Plan.
Yes.
Getting the world healthy through churches.
Yes,
And it's like, from a food standpoint, churches are a place of illness,
Yeah.
not health.
Yeah.
And, you know, I wonder with some of those practices in the
Yeah,
monastery, if they
absolutely.
were hurting you.
Absolutely.
And just for lack of education.
Yeah, I think the idea that all of our bodies, brains, minds are so different and react differently to the same things is still very new. and it sounds strange, but it's like, you know, everyone's given the same antidepressants, everyone's given the same, like a lot of the stuff that exists on the market is not that unique or different or personalized or specific. And I think for that reason, a lot of our institutional knowledge across cultures and institutions and companies is one size fits all. And I think that applies to everywhere. And so I think providing a more personalized, specific approach to whether it's meditation or whether it's fasting or whatever it may be, I think is important and needed.
Yeah, because I mean, we talk about 16 different brain types.
Yes, I remember.
It's like one brain does really well with Prozac, and one it makes you want to kill your mother.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
crazy.
terrible,
Yeah.
right? We have to stop this is the road to happiness. 'Cause
Yes.
there's many roads based
Yes.
on how your brain works.